Hello, everyone. We find ourselves on the battlefield of eternity. I will be playing as the Butcher. On our team is a Nova, Lunara, Artanis, and a Nubarak. Enemy team is Kael'thas, Chen, Stitches, Sylvanas, and Abathur. So, the Butcher is an all-in hero. That is what he does. That is what he does best. He goes all in big, secures some kills, and then if enough people die on the enemy team, he gets out. If not enough enemy people die, he dies. Um, so, a bit of an interesting playstyle. You need to be very sure that when you go in, your team will be there to sort of back you up. A bit of a selfish character in that way, but at the same time, you can secure kills very quickly. So at level 1, I will be going for Victuals. So what this means is that our trait, which is Fresh Meat, will now, in addition to buffing us for every stack of meat we gain, it will also heal us for 3%. And even though we get to maximum stacks, it will continue to still drop and still heal us for 3% of our maximum health, so we don't need to worry about that. The talents for the Butcher are, his Q is Hamstring, and what this does is essentially deals a bit of damage but also slows, and so he can get in and do more damage. His W is Butcher's Brand. When a target is marked with Butcher's Brand, for every auto attack, basic attack that you deal to the enemy, you also gain 75% of that damage. And so again, with Fresh Meat stacks up, you are able to do some pretty interesting stuff. Good stun will keep the enemy Kael'thas alive. Speaking of his E ability is Ruthless Onslaught. You mark a target, it's pretty audible, so they can usually tell when you're coming, and you charge them, stun them, and then you went for the increased peg toss range. And yeah, so that's sort of his big gap closer. And again, that is targeted only. So yes, trade into me. Trade into me with the Butcher's Brand. So this game is doing pretty well. Our team is doing pretty well at that, I should say. Good ganks. Damage. So some good amount of damage there. I'm actually not seeing Abathur. So I'm going to Sippy Cup here. And then we're going to go deal some damage. So I'm already up to 24 stacks, which is the current maximum. Again... so we're just doing some damage, but the enemy team will be able to beat us. That's... Oh. Lunara just poking away. My poke is actually not that great. Like, it's okay, but it's not great. Lunara's poke is very superior to that. Quick pick up on that kill. Let's see if we can finish off the Stitches. Yep. Let's get on this Sylvanas. Another good kill. And look! Picked up a pretty good triple kill there. So at level 4, we are going to go for Flail Axe, and this is going to help us close gaps much more effectively. And just really... Nubarak? Just going to chill there, eh? That was a little concerning to see. So we have emerged victorious with this Immortal. And I will be pushing with this as I see both Lunara and Nova pushing up. Oh, an almost terrible hook from Stitches. Hey, Chen! Oh, Artanis, get him. Oh, Lunara poison, get him. Again, Lunara just so good in this for poking. Oh, that was actually some nice damage. That Kel'Thas is starting to get a little scary. So Nova calling for a retreat. I think that's a good call. Both Artanis and myself are actually quite low. But we did get towers down. So I will be going bottom, because I'm assuming that's about where Abathur is. Nova doing a great job of body blocking me. Yep, Abathur is definitely down here. 100%. Let's see if we can find him. I'm guessing he'll be somewhere hidden and safe. Yeah, he'll be behind that wall. But again, whenever you're playing up against an Abathur, they make mistakes, and if they make mistakes, they die. That's just how Abathur play goes. At level 7, we will be going for Abattoir. So essentially, before this point, if we died, we would lose all of our meat stacks. Gonna peel for that Nova. Come on. Thank you. And now we can go up to 36. So again, what that is also going to do is increase our basic attack damage by 36%. A huge benefit. It looks like top's having some serious issues. I'm going to come up and help Artanis. And I might even be able to pick up a kill on Kel'Thas if they don't switch fast enough. Butcher in a way. Okay, I guess my basic attack didn't want to go off there. I will take the sippy cup before it's gone. Oh, Sylvanas. Oh, I want her. I want her so bad. But we can't get her. Really good escape there from the Sylvanas. So I want to get... Okay. Let's not D. Let's do damage. I want to get that. There we go. Yeah, Abathur mines are going to start to become super annoying. I can already tell. Delete Chen. Abathur actually pretty low. Or not Abathur, Artanis pretty low, but we're doing okay. Looks like we will get this one because Sylvanas is pushing the top, even though the enemy team has an Abathur, which means that Abathur will always be pushing. So I will come up there, and let's punish. Let's punish this, oh, stupid mines. So many mines. So many mines. Sorry, you escaped. Yeah, you're dead. At level 10... I actually don't know. We're gonna go... Lamb to the Slaughter. And that's gonna help us lock down someone in a team fight. For real? So the enemy team having to deal... Really, minion wave? Really? Come on, guys. Get in there. Okay, Sylvanas is back. And I definitely don't want to be fighting underneath that tower. And so this is one of the weaknesses of the Butcher, is he is very susceptible to, again, as I mentioned, going all in, not really paying attention, and that can be punished so fast, especially with the enemy team comp being so bursty. with Kael'thas. I mean, Kael'thas represents a great target for me to dive, don't get me wrong, but if anything happens to prevent me from being able to charge Kael'thas, I'm dead. So, yeah. So we're trying to avoid that. So I can see Abathur laying down those mines. So we're going to pop them. Yeah. So we're going to pop them. Don't get there. Ah! So enemy Kael'thas going for Phoenix. Just walking out of that Pyroblast. We want to be careful that we don't overextend here. Yep. We're just going to chain. Yep. Good. Stun. I am just trying to not get caught out. That is an Abathur. Oh, but it ran out. Perfect. Enemy team doing actually a very good job of grabbing camps just before the Immortal phase, which is exactly what you want to be doing. But we're going to go for Crayflesh, and again, this is really to help lock people down. So let's come in here. Oh, that's an unfortunate knockback. Good silence. Come on, Artanis. Oh, God. Oh, God. I should have turned around there and actually dropped that. So the problem there is that we were super unfocused. Just very, very, very unfocused. We should have picked a target and just gone for that target. Kind of like how Lunara and Nova are doing. That Nova's probably going to die. But the poison should pick up the Chen? Because he's not drinking? Wow, he decided not to drink. Oh boy. So that's a silly Chen. That is a silly, silly Chen. So someone is attacking. Nope, I lied. Kael'thas is coming back though. So we're gonna hide out over here. So just back up. Just back up. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Don't... So... Nubarak doing a great job of body blocking me. We do have... So the enemy team doing a great job of comboing. What Stitches was doing there was the right thing to do. Forcing us to fight on the Phoenix and pulling us in when we tried to leave. Okay, we should leave. We should leave. I'm gonna be. Oh, excellent precision strike. All right, coming back. But we are. It looks like we are not going to get. Oh, well done, Abathur. Well done, Abathur. You should be able to pick up that kill. You should be able to pick up that kill. Okay. So, okay. Artanis, deal damage. I will D here. So we know Sylvanas is still up? Yeah, Sylvanas is still up. So Sylvanas sort of sacrificing herself there. But that's okay, because now she'll be dead for this push. And at level 16, we want to go Blood Frenzy. And so now, all of a sudden, our basic attacks not only have a 21, at this moment, have a 21% increased attack damage, they also have 21% increased attack speed. A very early barrel from the Chen. I guess he really wanted to push. I'm actually going to have to disengage the wrong way. Good Phoenix. Got a decoy pull. I'm going to secure that kill. Because why the hell not? And just heal myself with Butcher's Brand until the team can get to me. And that's how you do it. That is how you do it as the Butcher. Excellent. Excellent. So again, mana's not a huge concern on the Butcher. It can be if you like don't ever Sippy Cup or don't ever go back. But not a huge, never really a huge problem. I wonder if this will work. Good job, Chen. Oh man, so much damage coming out. So much damage coming out. I don't want to, yeah, there was... So we didn't have our healer with her. Do we even have a healer? We don't really have a healer. So great response from the enemy team, seeing that we were trying to grab this camp, and just coming in and punishing us super hard. Stitches, or not Stitches, Anubarak sort of sticking around with the friendly team and letting life bombs go off. That's not great. But in the bottom lane, our Fallen Shaman doing a great job, just pushing through. Unfortunately, it looks like for at least the beginning of this phase, we're going to be about 3 people down. So that's a problem. Lunara trying to poke. You don't want to poke in that situation. You just sort of want to let them come to your wall, especially with the Fallen Shaman coming up. But the Sylvanas getting cocky and trying to back out in the wrong point in time. And actually, even though the phase was up, the enemy team had to deal with those fallen shamans. We did see Abathur down there, but I think it is in our best interest to deal some damage to this Immortal. Yep, so there's a lot of people there. There is a lot of people there. So I don't want to go in there unless my enemy team, unless I have backup. We are down to 15 stacks. But we are just burning through this Immortal. And we don't want to be spreading these bombs to everyone. Oh, I don't want to be here. Ow. So you've done our job. We don't have a healer. Oh, Artanis. Oh, excellent job, Artanis. Excellent job. And because we are ahead, I will be going for Nexus Blades. If we were behind, I would probably go for Bolt. In fact, Bolt might have been the right call there. I didn't really give it too much thought. I just really like it. Looks like a Locust Form just spawned here. And that is not good. So we're just farming up some stacks to get back to full fighting strength. To full fighting strength. And just pre-pushing out this lane. And at this point, my basic attacks are doing 574 damage, which is pretty crazy. Oh, Kael'thas. Oh, Kael'thas. Careful, Artanis. Oh, excellent job. Yeah, nothing I could do there. Nothing I can do there. but we'll be pushing pretty deep with this, getting some damage on the keep. So I'm actually going to come down here. And peel a bit. Didn't need that Lamb to the slaughter. But the damage from Lunara enough to pick up a kill on the excellent precision strike. We want to be a little bit careful. 2 of the members are down, but Kael'thas is still up. Careful, run away from the Nova, because we don't want her to be spreading bombs everywhere. Kael'thas! Oh, good stun. Good stun, buddy. Oh, Nova. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Nova, you should be backing. You should not be staying here. Living bombs. So painful. So painful. We should be retreating. I'm coming to help with that Chen. You can do it, Artanis! You can do it! He must know that we're coming. I don't... yeah. And just chewing through. Just chewing through. So I'm going to come up here and deal with this. Still a little early on our side for picking that Fallen Shaman up, but we did a bit of a better job than the enemy team. And wow, Lunara Butcher doing so much damage. So let's capture this super fast. Abathur Mine's all going off in a nice little line. But, just picking up that kill, trying to get out, got out. Kael'thas is down. We see Stitches coming in. Don't want to be there. I can't do much, so what I'm actually going to do is come in here, throw my Butcher's Brand on this target, and just heal, because we don't have a healer. And look at that! After one Butcher's Brand, not only did we do damage, but we're also almost back to full health. Hey, how about that? And our Impalers in the bottom lane have pushed pretty hard. Let's pop that. Let's pop that. Oh man, those Abathur Mines. Those Abathur Mines. Basic attacks are doing 620 points of damage. That's pretty crazy. And they're hitting really fast. We have a full health Immortal. We can probably win the game here. Because even with just the Immortal pushing. Unfortunately, he'll be pushing the top lane where the enemy team already is. But that's okay. Oh, Abathur Mine. So annoying. So difficult to just do. And the one thing I need to be a little careful of is I am definitely overextended. Looks like the friendly team is keeping everyone distracted and able to pick up kills, actually. Trade into me, Stitches. Trade into me. But this will be a good game. And yeah, that's the Butcher for you. I played him very safely there. I had a very excellent Lunara to sort of back me up. There was one point in there where I went up against Stitches and Chen. I knew I was diving in. I secured a kill on Kael'thas. I was expecting to die, but fortunately for me, when I threw the Butcher's Brand out on the Chen, he didn't back. And because he didn't run away from me, I was actually able to sustain myself through both of those tanks hitting me with everything they had long enough for not only my team to come in and secure both of those kills, but for me to get away. So again, Butcher is an absolutely, an incredibly strong assassin, but very easily countered. As soon as you get the Butcher Brand on you, if you just walk away from the Butcher, there's nothing he can do. He's probably used his charge to gap close onto you. You're probably a squishier target, but worst thing that he can do is throw a hamstring out on you, and that'll slow you down for a little bit. And if your tanks are paying any kind of attention, they'll peel, and then he's dead. So I got lucky there in that the enemy team's tanks didn't really know how to deal with me, didn't really know that they should not try and trade into me when they had the Butcher's Brand. I Unless I am already very low, I cannot think of a situation where I would not be able to sustain through damage, especially if I'm at full stacks of meat. I mean, I think at the end there with level 23 full stacks of 36, I was at about 700 damage for each basic attack that hit. Butcher's Brand is time-based, so when you have 36 stacks with 36% increased attack speed, and you're healing for 75% of every basic attack that hits, I mean, that's an insane amount of healing in a very short period of time. So again, trading into the Butcher is not a good idea. Not a good idea if you're Butcher's Branded.